Were you the type of kid where no matter what you did, if you did something wrong, you told your parents?
No.
No. So would you say you weren't too honest, or
N- No, no. So I'm a rephrase that for you. No, I was smart.
you were smart? Okay.
Yes.
How is that smart?
So think about this. As a parent, which I am now, if my
Mhm.
kid was to come to me and tell me that they did something wrong, they were honest about it. Yes, I'm going to congratulate you about being honest because I'm going to preach that. But guess what? You still gonna get a butt whooping. Even though you were honest, you still gonna get a butt whooping. How you could have avoided that butt whooping? Me never finding out.
Okay, but I was looking at a definition on it's a website called yourdictionary.com, and basically
Okay.
it says the quality or condition of being honest is basically being free of deceit, being like truthful and sincere. And like, if you don't tell anybody, technically aren't you deceiving them at that point?
Right. So not telling somebody okay, you being honest means you're telling the truth. You're telling the absolute truth.
Yeah.
Now, there's other ways of looking at it, but I mean, if you yes, you can withhold the truth. That doesn't mean that you're not being honest in a sense. I mean, you're just withholding the truth. So you're still not being honest. But I mean, who's really always honest? Nobody.
I mean, nobody is always honest. Well, I mean, well, there might be
No,
somebody who is.
no, no,
I have no
no,
idea, bro. I mean, if
no.
there
What?
is, I haven't met them, but like, it's possible that there's somebody who's
Not
always honest.
kids are almost always honest at a young age. Um, People with quote unquote disabilities, which doesn't allow their brains to maybe comprehend certain things or do certain things that a person without that disability.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're always honest too.
Well, with that being said, um, do you consider yourself to have the keen a good ability to trust people? Do you consider yourself very trust giving, like, or do people have to earn your trust?
Trust is always going to be earned. You can't go into a situation having already trusting someone
I mean, you can
because
initially trust them. See, because there's a lot of situations where people be like trust, where it's like you got my trust until you lose it.
see, all right. So I'm always taking it to the extremes. If you can't just always automatically trust someone just because you just met them or because they haven't given you a reason not to trust them. So, for instance, would you trust someone you just met with your life?
Um, for being honest, it really just depends
It so
because
it depends on the
because
stranger you meet.
it depends on the stranger I meet. Yeah.
Nah, because you can't. I don't even. You can't even look at it like that. So me, I've always trust is always going to be earned. It's never given. None of you. It can't be given to me, and just due to the fact you never know who's out to out to deceive you, out to just wrong you or anything. So you always gotta have your shield on.
Okay. Well,
Why'd you ask?
what's one thing that you might have done back in the day that you might have never told your parents?
Few things. Well, not even parents, just
Yeah.
siblings as well. A few things. I remember when I was just learning how to drive and shit. So my sister let me drive her car to the store. I actually drive the Chickasee, and I backed into the dumpster. Little scratch, because I thought I was in drive, but I was in reverse, and then I hit that joint and
You know,
it
I
backed up.
I done did the same thing. I done back up, like the car was like on top of my mama car. Like I backed my car up on top of my mama car and just like, dang, thought I was in drive. Pulled back down and drove off, bro. I
'Cause,
ain't like I seen a couple scratches, but I was like, I don't know. I ain't gonna say
man,
nothing.
you know those
Um,
old cars, man, that don't it don't let you know if it's in drive. It don't let you know what it's in, man. You just gotta know. You just gotta look at it. And then the car can be old. The light don't even be coming up to say which one it's in. So you just be like, ah, fuck it, it's in something.
okay, have you ever got to a point where like your mama or your sisters or somebody like you it was something you did not tell them, but you seeing how down they got and you was just like, all right, I gotta fess up to it.
And all you talking about, they look disappointed.
Yeah, like you was just feeling the guilt in your heart. They didn't know it was you, but you just felt so much guilt that you was just like, man, I gotta go and say something.
Okay, no, okay. So I can't think of a situation that I have, but I have a situation. It's all speculation. All right, so bet when my cousin was staying with us one time, right? You know, cause he had no place to go. My mom used to have this quarter book. You feel me?
Yeah.
And she had about 47 out of 50 state quarters and stuff. So one day she was cleaning up or whatever, and my cousin's bag was sitting right there, and it had her quarter book in there. Now, you know, they got into an argument. He was like, "Why would I steal from you?" and stuff like that. I wouldn't do anything like that. Speculation is my sister did it. Now, it's never been
Dang.
confirmed nor denied, but it is speculation that my sister put the quarter book in his bag because she just wanted him out the house. Because in my head, I bet, bro, she's letting him stay with you. How is it that your bag is out in the open for some
The
odd
quarter
reason
book
and the
hanging out.
quarter book is hanging out of it? Like, no, anyone who's going to steal is not that dumb, bro.
Yeah. I
It's
don't care
not
how
that
dumb
dumb.
you are, you're not that dumb if you going like it's stupid criminals out there, but not that stupid. Not that stupid. To leave the evidence out in the
So,
open.
so she's never confirmed. She's never confirmed on it. Well, my sister's always denied it, but I think she's lying. I think that's something she's holding on to, and I know at some point she was probably like, "Dang, she should have told her." If she really did do it, she should have told her because like he got kicked. You know, my mom kicked him out. Now she's let him back in after that, but it was like a bad situation between those two because she felt like she couldn't trust her nephew anymore.
Right. Yeah. That's uh that's a situation. See, I ain't never been I ain't never been
Yeah,
in a situation like that. But I think I said this before, but it was a point in time where cuz I don't my mama car probably got so many scratches and dents from me. But it
and your
was
daddy car. But can't.
not his car, not his car.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you messed up, mama car, but not your dad car. That's real messed up.
Yeah. I mean, I won't, I won't try to mess up either car. But
Nah.
my mama car cuz I backed into this mailbox real dark at night and I came home. She was mad. She thought somebody hit her car at work. I didn't see any issues with the car when you know, when I hit the mailbox. I checked. I ain't see nothing. But it was dark outside. Get home and like a day or two later, she noticed the scratches or whatever and she think it's somebody at work. Like she about to have them check the cameras, and I'm like, I I gotta say something now. Like, gotta fess up. And like I felt bad. I ain't gonna lie, I felt real bad. I ain't know what to ain't know what to do. But it was just like you gotta take this leap of faith. But I say all that to say, in a relationship, do you think that you should be able to tell your significant other everything, whether it's your girlfriend, your wife? Do you think that there are some things that are better left unsaid, or do you think you should have an innate ability to trust that she will react rationally and you can be 100% honest with her?
No. So, all right. Thing is, in a relationship, I don't care if it's a woman or a man. You can't be 100% honest, and I'll tell you why. And I'll simplify this as quick as I can. So, y'all about to go out, right? And she be like, "Hey, babe, how do I look?" Or "Does this make me look fat?" Or anything like that. And if you say yes, you just ruined the night, her day, and a lot of stuff moving forward. Because she gonna be like, "Oh, so you don't like the way I looked? and you don't like the way I look, and how long have you been thinking about this? Now it's gonna lead to this
You know,
drawn out thing that you've never liked the way she's looked, or she's always looked like this, and you're now saying something. That's gonna be a problem. So now if she be like, or if you be like, oh yeah, nah, you need to fix your hair, or like you maybe do something to your hair, or like it's like a stain, or fix this, that's fine. That's completely fine. But to ever say right before y'all going out that she doesn't look nice, or she looks whatever the case may be. No.
um, if that's the case, I feel like the relationship was built on insecurity, and that's her problem because she won't be honest with herself. But in a in a relationship that wasn't built on insecurity, that was built on trust, I feel like you literally should be able to tell your significant other everything. Like,
So how?
okay,
How?
what? Huh?
How? Because I'm gonna throw an example to your way, okay?
Okay, go ahead, pop it up.
You dating a girl,
Yep.
and as you're dating her, she's gaining more and more weight.
Uh huh.
Do you ever tell her?
Yeah, you getting a little thicker.
No, 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 not thicker. See, you're using it
Yeah,
wrong because
yeah.
you
No,
know,
no, 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 no. No, I mean, you
nah.
you can be honest with people without hurting their feelings.
So all right, so explain. So explain. How do you tell your girl? Or how not even girl? How would you tell your significant other that hey, you've gained a
That,
lot of weight
bro, I
since we've
just
been
did.
together?
Hey, dang, I've seen you lately, babe. You've been getting a little thicker. Like, wanted to put that
Oh,
information out there. Like,
so what are you trying to say? I'm getting big. I'm getting fat.
bro, but that's the thing. That's somebody who was built on insecurity. That
All
was
right. So
somebody
hold on. Nah.
who like they weren't they didn't have faith in themselves. Like they these people haven't been honest with themselves if they're gonna react like
So,
that.
so bro.
Like I feel like I could tell my girlfriend anything, bro. I literally can tell her
That's
anything.
cap, man. That is cap.
No, bro, I really feel like I could tell her anything, and I feel like she's able to tell me anything, and I feel like we have the type of relationship where, regardless of like how upset or not upset or how happy or whatever it is in that moment, regardless of how we feel in that moment, we're able to think rationally and come back to the drawing board and talk things out and be
That's
cool.
cap. That's cap,
Bro,
man.
I'm so serious. I Okay, what's the craziest thing that you feel like you've ever told your girl? What is the craziest thing you feel like you've ever told your girl?
Bro. So okay. Oh my goodness. I made a mistake, and it was a mistake joke. It was a joke mistake. However you want to phrase that. So one day, my girl was sitting in the car, sitting in the parking lot, bro, in the car, outside my job, and I was talking, and I was like, man, I hate that I got to park all the way back here. I got that long ass walk to the building and stuff like that. And I was like, she was like, it's fine. You can use. She was like, it's fine. I forgot exactly what she said. I don't know what I forgot what she said, but it led me to say, well, nah, the people like y'all should park in the back so y'all can have a longer walk. It was a mistake and it was a joke because I said people like y'all, and she automatically went to, oh, you must be talking about people that's bigger, and it created a whole ripple effect. And it's just like, even though it was a bad joke that I should have said, and I wasn't even trying to say y'all,
Okay.
it just happened. And
Well, maybe in your relationship you can't tell your girl
bro,
everything.
it's not my relationship, bro. It's everybody.
Bro, like
Bro, you,
I don't feel like that. In my relationship, I can tell my girl anything. Bro, okay. It'll be a little embarrassing. um so I called my girl. She wanted the crib at the moment. So I called my girl and I'm like, babe, my on speakerphone. Cause you always gotta check. She like, no, you're not on speakerphone. I'm like, can you step out the room? Cause I only want to talk to her. Like sometimes when you're not on speakerphone, your phone's still loud enough for people to hear.
right?
I was like, can you step out the room? She like, yeah, okay. Everything okay? And I was like, For the most part, um, I got poop on the rug, bro. I was chilling.
What?
I got poop on the rug, bro. I got poop,
No,
bro.
no, no.
Bro,
What?
I had diarrhea. I was chilling, and bro, I farted. I farted, and um, things happen. Things happen, bro. You don't think you can tell your girl that?
Oh, well, it hasn't happened to me anytime soon, but I've told her that when I was growing up and shit. That one time I was wrestling, I pooped on
Nah,
myself.
bro. Nah, like literally.
All right, hold on. All right, no, no. All right, I get that. You may think that you can be 100% honest with your girl, but do you believe your girl can be 100% honest with you? And I'll tell you why that's a no.
Hold on, hold on. I would like to answer the question with yes first, and you could go ahead. She could be 100% honest with me.
She can't be, or that she's not. So my reasoning is to this is has has your girl ever do you hold on, let me ask. Do you have a scale at home?
Yeah,
Does your girl step on the scale with you in the room?
yeah, yeah. Literally, like, bro, our scale is to the point where it saves weights, and like when you step on it,
Nah, I don't care about that.
when you step on it later, like it literally be like +3 pounds or +4 pounds.
Nah, nah,
But
I don't care
she
about that.
she literally tells me every time she steps on the scale what her weight is.
Did she always do that?
Yeah, she's been doing it the whole time. Like literally, I was the one who bought the scale, and the first day we both stepped on it while we was there together.
I'm gonna think of some more because there's no way. There's
Bro,
no way.
we have a 100% open dialogue as far as our relationship. Like we could literally tell each other everything. And
Because
that's why that's why I wanted to ask, because I'm like, I feel like there are a lot of people in relationships who aren't the same.
bro, a white lie, and also remember, withholding the truth is meaning you're not 100% honest.
Yeah, but like literally there is 100% honesty there.
Nah, I know a situation. Can't say it.
You talk,
Yeah.
bro, but the thing is she literally told me not to tell her. And like after a while of talking to her, I told her because I was like, I just felt
What are you
like,
talking about? No, you ain't never tell her.
huh?
Never, you ain't. You won't. You didn't openly tell her. You told her because she was forced. Yes, I'm sorry, podcast
No, 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 no,
people.
no.
We are
No,
talking
I
about
didn't,
something that you don't know about. I do apologize, but
bro.
we're gonna move forward because we can't keep our people out of the loop of stuff. So we just gonna move past that part.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say I won't force, but I did tell her because I wasn't forced when I told her. But yeah, we can move past that.
Captain for the podcast,
No, no,
captain
no, no, no.
for
I
the
won't force.
pod.
Like literally, we was just sitting there talking, and I was like, "Well, just so you know, this situation arise,
Remember, we gotta change your name up there from Jose to Capalot.
bro. We
Hey,
like me and my girl, bro. We could tell each other anything, and literally, whether it's good or bad, it might take a little day or two for it to simmer over, but at the end, like we always are be at each other's side. So
so you ever? Yeah, man, let me stop. I was about to troll.
yeah,
Let me stop.
bro, that's like literally the biggest thing. But like I've been looking on like websites and stuff about stuff that uh stuff that you should not share with your significant other, and I'm like, I don't know. Like I be telling my girl like all this stuff. You be telling me all this stuff. So it's
Nah,
like
so
so
bro,
like
there's things you just leave out. Not even it's not even that it's not being honest. Don't say anything.
okay, well I found this website, and it's a website called Bustle. And they have this article, and it says 9 private thoughts that you're not obligated to share with your partner. And
Okay.
and I want to go down the list, and I want to see if how you feel about it. Like, let me know if this is something you should share, something you shouldn't share. If you've done it before, let me know. Let me know. So for number one, this is a simple one. It just says the fact that you have an innocent crush. Like, so let's say you working with some girl and you like, I mean, she cute. I slide if I had the chance. Like, is that something that you can tell your girl?
No.
I feel like I could tell my girl. Like, and I've done it before. I've told my girl that if given an opportunity, I would hit. No problems. Still together. Okay.
Only reason why I say that is because I don't want to know.
Okay. Let's see. Number two, they got something quirky you've noticed about them. As like far as your significant other. And like for example, here they say maybe they pee on the toilet seat. Maybe they got bad breath in the morning.
Yes.
Like so you think you could tell your girl like it works?
Yes, because she
Yeah,
tells me.
I could tell my girl too. Okay. Um, flaws that can't be changed.
Yes.
You could tell your girl about her flaws that can't be changed.
Yes, because they can't be changed, so you've accepted them. You, as a significant other, has already accepted those flaws. You're just acknowledging to them what they are. If that can't be changed, I mean, what can you, if you can't change them, and I've already overlooked them. What's the problem with you knowing? There's none.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. I could tell my girl basically all that. Let's see. What you really think about their friends?
Yes.
Let's say she got that one friend you just
Nah. Yes.
can't stand out.
You ain't got to finish.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I ain't even going. I agree. We just gonna skip past that.
Yes. Because
Uh,
I done told her. Yes.
how you feel about their ex?
My situation different.
um, yeah, I guess
uh,
I've told my girl how I felt about her ex or her exes.
I've
So
I've told her as well. But if I was in a different relationship, it wouldn't be a problem either.
okay, I understand your. Um,
But whoo,
do you? All right, this one a little bigger. Do you think you could tell your girl what you like better about one of your exes?
no,
Okay,
no.
I could tell my girl what I like better about one of my exes. Like, bro, what if you said it? What if you said
Whoa,
it in a
nah,
constructive way?
hell no. Ain't no better way. Ain't no constructive way to say it. Hey, honey. Hey, babe. Yeah, I can't even think of a name. I can't even think of a name. Throw a name out.
What you mean?
I just need you to throw a name out. Throw a female name out.
Uh, hey, Maddie. I don't know.
There we
Like,
go. Hey, Maddie. Hey, babe. You remember Maddie? Yeah, the girl I used to date before you. Yeah, just to let you know, she did this better. Bro.
but
There's
bro,
no way to
see,
phrase
but
that.
that's the thing. You saying it in an unconstructive way.
All right, so say it in a constructive way.
Hey, babe, like you know when you gave me hair last night. Um, what?
I'll wait on you to finish because there's no way. There's no way. Hey,
bro, bro,
you
you
know.
could be like, babe, you know when you gave me hair last night, or like, the way you was doing it was all right, but my ex, she did it this way. Like she actually used both hands and whatnot. Is there any way you can start doing that, bro? That's constructive.
Bruh.
You know what you like,
Hey, no. Flip the scenario. Your girl, your girl in the middle of having sex with you. She be like, hey, no, don't do that. I like this because my past boyfriend used to do this. Go ahead, do that. Nigga,
and you know what you got to say at that point. At least you know what you like, bro. That means you don't gotta go working trying to do something. This is what's gonna get her off,
nah, cause the first time you do that, you go, am I doing it better than her ex?
bro. But see
No, you are
that's
lying.
bro, that's
You are
bro. That's
lying,
the
bro.
problem. That's where relationship insecurities come in. Like that's what I'm saying. Like a relationship built on 100% trust, mean you have to trust yourself, and you can't be insecure in what you do.
Bro, you
That's letting insecurities out. Like you can definitely do it. Um, okay, another
you
bro. The next one that
hey,
they
you
say,
hey, not lying. Hey, you lying. She be
bro,
like,
I'm not lying, bro. You can literally tell your girl what your ex did better.
you can't.
Yes, you can.
Have you done it?
Have I told her what my ex did better?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but it hasn't been anything like sexual or anything like that.
Yeah, babe. My ex used to listen to me better than you do. I need you to do better.
Nah, but like a lot of it is like trivial stuff though. A lot of it is like trivial stuff.
Hey, yeah, you probably like, yeah, my ex was better at math than you were.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Nah, nah, bro.
But no,
You
but
know that's
what
not
I'm
being
saying is like is
comfortable.
I know, but like there hasn't been a situation outside of like minor stuff
Oh,
where my ex has done something better than my current girlfriend.
dang, babe. My ex used to wash dishes better than you. That's
But that's the thing, bro.
crazy.
I like she's the only girl I've lived with, so like
Nah,
she
so what they're talking about, bro, and I get it. You're right, but what the list is talking about, they're talking about major things like sex related, like home duties related, whether it's cleaning, cooking, shit, laundry, folding clothes, anything anything that pertains to them as just a human, like a woman or a man in a relationship. If you bring up that your ex did something better, it is a problem and you shouldn't do it, bro. Communication skills. The only one that you can maybe get away with is to say my ex communicated better. And that is very constructive. You could be like, "Yo, my ex used to communicate a lot better than what you currently do. You need to start listening or opening up more and talking more, letting me know how you feel because that's how it helps me be
you know
in a
it's gonna be
relationship.
crazy.
That's the
You
only
know,
way."
and you know it'd be crazy if she be like, if you respond to that statement being like that nigga communicated too much. That's why y'all not together. Like, what if that was the downfall of their relationship? The fact that he was too open. You remember that episode of American Dad when when Stan was on these classified missions and Francine was mad that he would never talk to her for real?
Hmm.
And next thing you know, he ended up talking to her. And he was like, "Yeah, that's why Mike died. He was a blabbermouth. They labeled him a blabbermouth, so I had to shoot him in the head."
And matter of fact, remember the episode where Stan found out that all of the bodies she had.
Oh yeah, with that garden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come on,
that.
man. And that's but nah, yeah, no, that one. But you know what they mean, bro. They talking about extreme stuff, like not that little silly stuff.
Yeah, I know, but like I haven't had any extreme stuff to
Right. But
really.
what I'm saying is, if it was something extreme like that, bro, I don't care how honest you want to be, you're just gonna leave that out.
But honestly, as of right now, I feel like I should be able to tell her. But I mean, you right. I haven't lived in a situation where I've
Yeah, bro.
been like that.
You
So
just
I
going to
guess
chop that. You just
yeah,
going to chop that one up because now it's
yeah.
gonna be
That's
like, oh,
an N slash A right there. It's
you
not
think about your
available.
ex. You
No,
think about your ex then?
that's a
Wow,
not applicable.
you think about your ex, huh? Wow.
But
So
I feel like I just me speaking on based on what I know so far. I feel like my girl will be okay with me telling. But like I said, I haven't lived it, so I don't know. Another thought you should not share with your partner: sex stories and your sexual history. Now, this one I feel like is a complete lie. I feel like you should share all your sex stories or sexual history, because you know that's definitely something you need to know. You know where you've been, who you've been with, and like you know
mhm.
what you into.
So sex history, no. Um, so sex history, no. But sex stories. So there's a way that you could tell your sex stories by almost not telling them. Like all you got to do is be like, hey, babe, let's try. Once you start suggesting new, you can suggest new things to her or to him, and be like, let's try to do this, knowing that you've already done it, but because you like it, that's all you got to do. You don't have to necessarily say, oh, back in my times with these old hoes, I was
So
doing this and that and
so
that.
you think this is a halfway? You can halfway tell her the whole thing.
Right. You can. That's the halfway tone where you tell her this. Let's do these things because these things you might like or something. Knowing that you've already done it and that you do enjoy it, but without bringing it up that you have done it unless she asks. But like, oh, have you ever did it? But like, yeah, and it was really enjoyable. I want you to experience that as well. It's nothing wrong with wanting your partner to experience something that may be new for them that you've already experienced. to see if they're going to end up enjoying it. And then you can bring up that you have done that. But your actual sex history, I don't think that you have to bring that up. Nor I don't think you have to bring that up. And nor do I believe that that should be asked. Like I don't believe you should, men or women should be going around asking their partners, "Oh, how many guys or how many women have you slept with?" Like that's, I mean,
I
because
feel like that. I feel like that's okay. Like to get a body count. I feel like it's okay to get like a history. Like I like honestly, I feel like I would prefer to know because I don't like to be left in the dark.
I mean,
I
but you
do not
not
like to
gonna
be
be
left in the
left in the
dark.
dark.
But like literally, like I I'm the type of person who likes to ask for information, and I don't want to be told no.
So the more bodies you can be like, "Oh no, I can't date her" or something.
Nah, but like at this point, we are already together. At this point, we already together. Like if you can't tell me how many people you done been with in the past, like
Because then, what if, all right, what if your girl got like forgetful memory or something, and you ask her one day, she tell you a number, and then another day it doesn't. So when I say it changes, but it goes up. Then what?
forgetful, or is she lying to me?
That's what I'm saying. Now you got to be like, is she lying or is she forgetful? Because 3 years ago when I asked her, she told me 12. Now all of a sudden she's telling me 14. That's
So
interesting.
now she cheating on me.
Or like you just like
No,
it's
no, no.
like
But like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you there's no reason to lie in the beginning.
no. So what no, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. You don't know. What I'm saying is you don't know. She could say 12, but then it really not be 12 because she could just be lying to you, or she could be telling you the truth, and then it ended up it is now 14. But I'm just saying like there's I don't think asking them how many have you had is important at all. It doesn't. It's not going to help the relationship. It's not going to hinder the relationship. It shouldn't. It shouldn't even. It shouldn't do
But
anything to the relationship.
but I feel like there should be no reason to keep it private. Like if you are asked, I feel like you don't have any reason to lie. That's what I'm
Right?
saying.
No. Yeah. If you ask, you have no reason to lie. But I don't even think you should be asking.
Okay. All right. So we at number 8 now. Do you think you should be able to share what others think of your partner? So let's say you at work and a girl like, oh, your girl ugly as hell, and then you go home and you like, babe, Shawty at work said you ugly. Um,
So it depends on who that person is. If that person is when I mean a close friend, I mean a close friend. I mean one that's been around for a while.
okay,
Them and family.
what
No one
an
else.
example they have here? Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Example they have here, it says, what if your friend thinks you could do better, or your aunt thinks your partner is like weird or something?
Yeah. So and again, it's still yes, family, but it still depends on the family because you don't want you don't want someone that's not a close friend or a family member to say something and you bring it back, and now that's going to cause like this weird relationship between them two, especially if you're going to end up being long term. But I think what you should do is in that situation, you don't have to tell them, but you can still talk to that person who said it and just try to figure out why they felt that way. But
Right.
like that's something that you really don't have to tell. Like I didn't in a past relationship of mine, I never told any of my exes. I don't know if I consider those exes because they weren't really real or whatever. But high school, middle school, those days, I never told any of them that my mom didn't like them. What was that gonna do for the relationship? Nothing.
Well,
I didn't tell them that my
once
sisters didn't
again,
like them.
me personally, I've never been in a situation where any of the people around me thought negatively about the person that I was dating.
Right.
Uh,
Because there's something. Why should they? Why they shouldn't even state that, bro? Like,
yeah.
if you have, if Harris move,
But I mean, I guess that comes back to the if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So I probably was never just told it anyway. So
Yeah, if you ain't, especially like especially if we don't talk almost every day, and if I don't ask you about this thing, then don't tell me. I don't want. I don't care.
Well,
Like man, get out of here, man. I wish a family member would tell me right now that they don't like my girl because of this or that, or they don't like this about her. Man, shut the hell up.
the ninth and final thing on the list is, I guess it's a trash one to end off on, but it's a little things that get on your nerve. So, well, I guess it's not necessarily trash thing to end off on. Like, let's say it got on your nerves that she never lifted the toilet seat up when she finished using the bathroom. Are you able to like? Can you tell your girl that?
No, no. So little things, yes, it depends on a little thing. Like there's things that my girl has told me that she doesn't like that I do. There's little things that I tell my girl. Like I don't like the fact that so all right, growing up I was always told I take out all the trash except the bathroom trash can. I don't take out the bathroom trash can because of, you
You
know.
know, femininities.
So it's little things like that I gotta tell her like I'm not dumping that trash can out, or what you should do is like instead of just putting it in the trash can that's in the bathroom, tie it up. Like if it's tied up and stuff like that, I'll then grab it. Because I had to tell her times where our dog would run into our bathroom for whatever reason and grab it and chew up on it. So it's like, nah, bro, you gotta like you gotta either you gotta tie it up and it's something or get rid of it somehow, some way. And then like little things that she'll tell me that she don't like that I do. I'm trying to think of it because I'm damn near perfect. Uh,
You see how quick you was able to think of what something she did, but you so it's so hard to find your own flaws.
nah, I know it's some things like little stuff. Not it may be major stuff for her. I can't
Nah,
go to sleep
but I'm
without
saying,
sound. Now I know them in my, but I can't go to sleep without sound. So I'm always watching something, whether it's on my phone or on the TV. And if I'm on my phone watching it and I lay up against her, it's like right next to her ear. And a lot of times, if I'm when I'm watching stuff, like I like to like cuddle up against myself almost. So I'm not always holding her, or like she'll be wrapped around me, like she'll big spoon me. And I know sometimes she just want to be a little spoon, but a lot of times I just rather be wrapped up by
bro.
myself.
I mean, women don't understand. Men like to be cuddled too.
Now, bro, that's never been a problem in this relationship. I am always the little spoon. 80% of the time, I am the little spoon.
I think for me and my girl is it might be 50-50, like depending on the day.
But it's just because my girl knows, because a lot of times, so I stopped watching TV shows on the television. I watch them on my phone now, so it's not a bigger light. She doesn't like it. And she knows I like watching it. And for it not to be up against her ear, I gotta face the other way. And if she want, any warmth or anything other than maybe my leg or my arm that I'll wrap around her around the other way, she's gonna have to lay up against me. So
Yeah,
that was a give and a take situation.
yeah. My girl, as far as cuddling goes, like I sleep on my left side, but I also sleep on the left side of the bed. So I kind of be facing outward.
hmm
But like sometimes I end up cuddling her and end up passing out that way. But most times I'll cuddle her for like probably like 5-10 minutes to get hot, and then I turn the other way. And
Yep. Hey, that's how it be, yo. You cuddle your girl, you be like, oh, okay.
yeah, I turn the
Hey,
other way. Then she'll turn and cuddle me. And yeah, that's just how it be.
wait, my girl, that's how it start, but then my girl end up cuddling me way longer because I'm watching TV. Hey, tell me why. So maybe it's because I've gotten better at it, but the way I used to cuddle, so my left arm, like I'd be wrapped around, this way. My
Yeah,
left arm would be underneath her head
right,
and it would die. I
bro.
stopped I
My,
stopped putting that arm underneath her.
my arm, bro. Don't. I used to like feel like her head used to be heavy as I don't know what, but like now, like I don't know what it is. I think it's just like what you said. Like you got better. Maybe like it's a technique to it, and over time you just understand the technique. But it feel like it's the same thing. But my arm, my shoulder, like don't nothing be hurting though. So I think it's just like after a while you just find a sweet spot of where you should lay their head at.
Yeah, because at first, man, you that arm would die. Just like, come on,
Bro.
and that's like, and then she be sleep, so you gotta like wiggle it.
Yeah, you trying to get it out, and then she wake up, and you like, dang, I won't trying to wake her up. And like, let's say it's one of those nights where they go to sleep, and you like, I ain't tired yet. You trying to just slide out the bed, head in a different room, play the game or something. Man. And then they wake up and they like, where you going? And you like, gotta go pee right quick, come back, lay down.
Nah, you didn't come back.
But yeah, that's the 9 things that they say you should not tell your significant other. It seemed like you think you should be able to tell them most of that stuff, but there's some things that you really feel strongly about not being able to tell them. But that brings me to this other article I found on thehealthy.com where it says if you keep lying about these 10 things, your relationship is doomed. So I also wanted to get your opinion on these. Um, Now this first one, you know what? I'm gonna skip this one. It says you lie and say that you're available, but you're not legally. Um,
Yeah, let's skip that because
yeah, because your relationship automatically doomed. I don't know if they're talking about underage or if they talking about you already in a marriage, so you can't be married to somebody else. But I mean, I don't know.
either way is doomed.
Yeah,
Both of them doomed either way.
yeah. You say you're available, but you're not emotionally. Do you think your relationship is doomed if you say you're available, but you're not emotionally available?
Yeah, because if your emotions aren't to that person, then it's not going to work. So
Okay,
yeah, because emotions play a huge role in a relationship,
I
or
agree.
being emotionally there and stuff.
I agree. I
So I
agree.
agree with that.
Um, you're not fessing up about your past. Is your relationship doomed if you don't fess up about your past?
It's too broad. What do you mean my past?
Um, I'm gonna just read a bit of the article here. It say relationships thrive on trust. That requires letting go and showing your partner who you are as well as who you were as well as who you are. That doesn't mean you have to spill your guts about every skeleton in your closet on the first date, but letting someone in over time is imperative if you want to have a relationship that can withstand the bad times that inevitably come to everyone.
Bro, I just realized
What?
never did the intro.
Yo, we got too deep in the conversation. Welcome back to Heatwave episode 12. Um, dang, bro, it's about to end.
And we ain't never do it. Oh man, I was
Be
just
sure
thinking.
to
I was just
like,
like,
comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to join the Bell Buddies. I'm your host, Jose. I got my co-host here.
Antonio, what's good? Hey,
Dang, bro. This is wild. Okay. Um, but fessing up about your past. Uh, what was I saying?
hey, so it depends on what's the past, what you've done in the past, whether or not they want to hear it. Because I mean, a lot of stuff in the past needs to stay in the past. But if they want to know, it shouldn't be an issue.
Okay. All right. Let's see. If you keep lying about how much money matters, do you think finances
Yes,
control a lot of a relationship? You think so?
yes.
Okay.
Because a man or a woman, a lot of times, won't even date someone who's considerably less than them financially.
I
I
I
don't.
don't
I'm
agree
not
about the
saying it doesn't
finances
happen,
thing, but I
but
mean,
I mean,
like,
I'm talking about people that's already established.
yeah,
Like people
the
that's
people
someone that's
making
already
80,
established.
90,000 a year, they like, man, I'm not about to date no girl working at McDonald's.
Right. But
So
people, I get where it happens where people work up together. Like they
yeah,
started together. He hit whatever he was doing or whatever she was doing, decided to take off. So and it's that same situation almost, but it's never going to be someone who's established in a sense that's going to date considerably less than them financially.
right, right.
So that's always so finances definitely bro. They play a huge role.
Okay. I mean, for
Bro,
for me, for me it
bro, you
don't.
know,
But I mean, I'm not established as of right now. But if I was to, start making that much money, I can imagine that my mindset would change as far as who I would date, and I would probably, up the ante a
because
little bit and prefer somebody who
because
was making a lot more. But
because finances, not only how much you're making, but sometimes finances is a mindset. So say like, bro, you're making a lot of money, right? And you're dating someone currently, but their mindset hasn't changed. They're still stuck in that same mindset that they were, that they're currently in, and your mindset has changed on a bigger and making better things, but they're stagnant. You're gonna look at their relationship. It's like, man, I don't know if this is gonna work anymore. Because now my mindset, I made more financially, so now my mindset has changed. I want to do bigger and more things now, and you're not even worried about that.
okay, I can see perspective. Um, you really want or don't want kids? I
Yes,
completely agree that this could make or break a relationship because I mean, most people come in either wanting or not wanting kids, and if the other person don't or do want them, and you feel the opposite way, then it's like there's no way y'all gonna ever get together. Uh, let's say you had a relationship in your past and you cheated. Do you think you should be obligated to say that in the current relationship or present relationship? Let them know ahead of time.
if asked, yes.
If asked, you don't think that's something you should just inform them of ahead of time? Look, so
Nah,
you don't
yeah.
think so?
Just so you know, my last 7 girlfriends, I cheated. But it's not going to happen to you. It's not going to happen to you.
I feel,
Like,
bro. I feel like that's information you got to put out there.
nah,
That is
bro.
definitely information you got to put out there,
Because then that's gonna end the relationship right there. She'd be like, I'm not going to be number 8. I know that. I tell you that much.
bro. This is. I don't. I think they put this up here as a meme one. You're not ill and pretending to be. Like, can you imagine dating somebody and like after a while you like, I got cancer. Don't really got cancer. So now they out here doing everything they can to provide for your cancer having self, and you just chilling at home collecting checks.
I was thinking of that, but I was going not cancer. I was just going with, you know, you getting a disability check, and but you're not really disabled, but you were somehow able to get that money, and you're collecting it for a while now, and so you decide not to work, and your significant other is working. I think that is definitely a problem.
Bro, the couple should always be honest with one another about health. Telling your partner you are sick, injured, or terminally ill (parentheses, yes, this happens) is cruel and manipulative.
See, man, because imagine you dating somebody, and they get to like the 2 year mark, and you let them know, hey, babe, so for a while now, I've known that I've had cancer, and that they said I wasn't going to make it past 30, and you're 29 now.
You know what's crazy? The very next one is you're ill and pretending not to be.
Yeah, now
So
if you,
that's this situation.
yeah,
Um,
I mean, I get it because a lot of people don't want to open up about being, because it makes them think about it. The more they talk about it, it makes them think about their ultimate demise. I get people not wanting to tell people that they're terminally ill,
yeah,
but
cause
again,
bro, if you think about
it
it,
can
like
hurt a,
you think
it can
about
hurt a
it,
relationship.
you think about it. If somebody said they was gonna die at 30, and right now you're 25, and you really like this person, like you not really like you in love with this person, knowing that they're gonna die at 30, are you still gonna take that leap of faith in that relationship with them?
Yeah, if I'm in love, bro, I will give them the greatest 5 years. So
Crazy. Because
that's
it's just so sad because you like at the end, you know your heart is broken. Like, bro, that I mean, I understand. Like, you gonna be ready for it. You gonna be prepared for it mentally because you know it's coming. But, bro, is there ever a point where you can be 100% mentally prepared for somebody that even if you know that it's coming?
but bro, you can't but also you can't just be like, okay, well, I just got told I'm in love with this person. I'm going to leave them so that I don't get really deeply in love with them and and be crushed when it happens. Because, bro, come on, man, how it's gonna look? You find out that your significant other got terminally ill, and you like, oh, gotta leave.
It ain't gonna look good, but bro, like I feel you. I would do the same thing that you saying as far as getting the best 5 years. But I'm trying to look at the other side because, bro, like you know how hard that is. Like,
Bro, at this point, it do- so at this point, you gotta take your feelings out of it because, bro, they're about to pass away. There's no worse thing that can happen to you than someone pass than actual
bro,
death, bro.
you
You'll
know
be
it's
fine.
worse than somebody around you passing away. Being the person left,
I knew he was gonna go there. Ah,
being that one, bro, being that one person left. You gonna be living years and years and years without that one person who you thought was the one person that probably completed you.
so I was about to ask you a question, but I already know your answer. I already know your answer.
Okay,
Out
what's
of
up?
out of we're gonna go your brothers and your sister.
Uh huh.
Do you want to be the first to go or the last to go?
Um, between my brothers and my sister,
I know where you're going. I know the answer I know the answer that you have, but I don't think you're not gonna say it though.
I'm torn between. Okay, I'm gonna let you know my thought process right now. I'm torn between first to go and last to go, obviously. And the reason I'm torn between first to go is because I feel like you don't have to bear any of that pain.
Right.
But the reason I'm torn between last to go is I feel like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably feel like this, but I feel like I'm the strongest person who would be able to take it, handle that. I would be able to handle it before they would. You know what I mean? Because yeah, it'll be a painful experience, but I feel like I would be mentally able to keep moving if they went first.
Am I still showing on the screen?
Yeah, you went out for a second, but you came back.
All right. So I thought you were going to say, um, I thought you really wanted to say not first, but maybe second.
Oh, no, I want to think about the middle.
So,
What made you think I was gonna say second?
so only second, so that because obviously, no one really wants to pass away. And the only reason why I don't, so the only reason why I said second is just because one for BJ. I like I know this. I know you don't think don't. I know you don't want to think about this for, but one for BJ just because you don't want to have her pass before you. Like I think if you truly looked at it, I think BJ you would want to pass away before she passes away. And then I think there's just this innate feeling that you might have that it may be another one, maybe all of them, but another one that's like, I don't know. I would rather want to go before them, just so you don't have to bear that pain. Not saying that you love any one of them more than the other, but just second so that you're not the first, but you don't
Right.
end up keep going back down. It's like, okay, well, I'm because then you get to that, then if it's just you and one other person, it's like, man, who gonna outlive who now?
Yeah. But I feel like I'm a genuinely happy person, and overall, I feel like I above anyone else, I feel like I'll be able to keep spirits up as far as even losing people. I feel like I'll be able to keep spirits up more
Right.
than like they would. I'm not sure if they would or not, but I feel like I would be personally. That's why I said first to last. Um, the ninth one. This is the second to last one. You're pretending it's okay with you, but it's not, especially in bed. So, um, if you're not,
Yes. Just because you said in bed, so sexual. So there's like a tier list, a hierarchy, that really matters when it comes to a relationship. That's the emotion is there. It's just, are you happy? Like, just are you happy with that person?
right,
So that's the outside of the thing. But then you uh, you're not gonna want to be with someone for a long time if they're not satisfying you sexually.
bro. Um, just as far as like the emotional and just being happy with the person, bro. I used to tell my girl like I'll be playing the game and she'll be like, I don't want to sit here and watch you play the game all day, and then she'll like walk out the room and like I'll literally just go in the room with her. And she like, why you following me? Why weren't you just playing the game? Like, go ahead and play the game. I won't mad at you. And I'm like, well, even if we're not doing nothing together, I just feel happier being in the same room. Like, bro, it's just like it's something about just the presence. Whether y'all talking to each other or y'all just
Hmm.
sitting there on your phone, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like just being happy in the same room.
I feel that.
But yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah, relationships ain't gonna last if you ain't gonna be if you don't if you ain't getting satisfied in bed and you ain't saying nothing about it. I feel like that's one of the big things. Like, you gotta let people know, because
Well,
how
I
am I
definitely
supposed to
feel
know you
that.
if you don't tell me who you are? Like, bro, if you giving your girl if you giving your girl head, and bro, all women are different,
Yep.
regardless of whether you've been with a million women, bro. If you giving your girl head, bro, her spots is gonna be different from the last three. So it's not it's not like you just gonna be doing the same thing and you just know exactly what's going on.
Even though all women, now man, I was about to give y'all a whole tutorial. I'm about to tell you what all women like. Y'all can't be taking my moves. You feel me? I might give a
That's
tutorial about that later
that
on.
that's probably gonna be in your how to bag an 8-figure woman video. Probably,
Nah, nah, nah. You don't even need, bro. You don't need that to bag an eight-figure woman.
if you say so.
Matter of fact, yo, so I do. I definitely like that you said just that energy, just being in the same room. But so what I don't like though is if I'm playing the game and I'd be like, "Hey, babe, just come out here," and they'd be like, "Why?" I'd be like, "But you playing the game?" And be like, "Just sit out, come sit out here with me." And then she stays in a room, or she'd be like, "No, come in here with me." I'm like, "Why can't you come out here with me? Look at me play the game, or even play the game with me?
Oh,
Why is it that I'm so?" So my girl likes to watch movies and watch certain shows and stuff like that. Why is it that I have to do that with you, but you can't come enter in my realm of playing the game? Come maybe play this game with me. And I'm not talking about games that you want to play. I'm talking about games that I typically enjoy. Come out here and enjoy this experience with me.
no, I feel you 100%. Like, I literally just got last week. My girl started playing Luigi's Mansion with me, bro, a story. She likes to sit down and watch it. But bro, it's a co-op game where like she can play one person and I can play the other person and we can go through the story together. And it makes it a
Hmm.
lot easier. And I'm gonna say and hold you. Because if you play by yourself, you controlling two people. When she joins in, it's like now we both out here, putting in work. And it's like, why don't you want to play it? And I understand like you're not a game like you're not a gamer. I understand, you might not know all the controls. But bro, just the act of us doing something together is
No,
enjoyable.
nah,
And
nah, bro. No, no. Not just the act of y'all doing the act of y'all doing something together that you genuinely enjoy. Not just something she genuinely enjoys, that you genuinely
bro, it's
enjoy.
a good game, but outside of like honestly, it's not a I don't think it's a game that I would typically play. And don't get me wrong, it's a good game, like I said, but it's just not something that would be my go-to.
Right.
Sure, I would love for my girl to hop on Call of Duty with me. I would love for her to pick up a controller. Like we got 2K on both consoles. We can hop on together.
2K trash. Don't bring that up. That's disrespectful. You don't
But
like your girl.
bro,
If you make your girl play 2K with you, you don't like your girl.
what I'm saying is we can definitely play different games together.
Right.
But a game that you want to see, can you at least play it with me? Especially if they give us the option to play together. And it's like, she finally decided that she was gonna play with me. I'm like, all right, cool.
Hey, all right. So one little nugget to say. So, hey, you playing a game, right? That your girl want to watch you play. You playing it, you enjoying it. You know, she looking at you and enjoying it. Then all of a sudden, she gets sleepy. So her eyes start to doze off, and she start to get comfortable. You look back, and you be like, "Hey, you still watching?" And she be like, Yeah." Then all of a sudden, you don't hear nothing. You look, you don't hear nothing. You don't see her say nothing.
Bro.
What you know, what I do is I change the game. Then she gets upset and be like, "Oh, well," and then she leaves the room. You're not playing the game that I wanted you to see
Well,
anymore.
depending on based on how your girl is, I'm gonna let you know there's no right answer. Because bro, I've played like an hour after my girl done went to sleep and she'll wake up like, why you keep going? You knew I was asleep. Why you keep going? And I'm like, I didn't know you was asleep. I just thought you was quiet. Like literally, I'll be so into the game that I'm not paying attention to what you got going on at this moment. I'm literally just playing the game.
But the only reason why I had said that was because if the roles were reversed, bro, and we doze off, they're livid. They don't even want to play the game no more.
Why are you going to sleep,
They don't even want to play the game no more, bro. They're livid, like, ugh.
bro?
Or did they start to get defensive? They be like, "I need your help. I needed your help, and you went to sleep. I
Bro,
couldn't figure out how to get past this part." Oh
one
my
game,
god!
one game that was cool, bro, was overcooked, and like over time, I was just like, I'm tired of playing over because it's like it's bro, it's no competition. It's cool, but after a while, it's like me personally, I thrive playing games with competition. I need to play against somebody, or it
Not the
has to be a
computer.
story game that I want to play. But after a while of just going through levels, it's just a computer. Like it's basically us versus us at this point,
Yeah,
trying to get a high score. And after a while, I just started falling asleep. And my girl would look back at me, and I'm like, I'm literally just getting bored with this game. It's nothing y'all doing. It's nothing that I'm doing. It's literally just the game itself. Uh, It's overplayed at the moment, you know.
yeah, because women can't live with them, can't live without them.
But the last thing they got here, bro, that for what's this joint? For if you keep lying about them you doing is not me, it's you. Um, I about to read into it more.
I normally say that at the end of a relationship. I'd be like, "Yeah, it wasn't you, it was me. You know, you're great. You're a great person. Um, it's I need to work on myself.
Yeah,
That's how I in relationships.
how you in relationships? Nah, I've I've only been in 3 relationships. The first one was high school, and it was a mutual breakup. The second one, I told her I love you, but I'm not in love with you.
Mm,
That's how I ended that one.
mm.
So I've never done the "it's not me, it's you," or "if it's not me, you, it's me." I've never done either of those.
It's not you, it's me. I need to work on myself. I've learned that over time. So I don't wanna hold you up. You know, I don't. What I wanted. So I'm all about progression, and I feel like right now I'm holding your progression up. So I think we should take a step back, work on ourselves. Well, I'm gonna work on me. You continue doing what you're doing, and then if our paths cross again, then maybe we could try this over.
Okay. Well, based upon everything we've talked about, in conclusion, I would like to know: do you think you should be able to tell your partner everything?
Honesty is honesty is very important in a relationship. Too much honesty can kill a relationship. Not enough honesty can also kill a relationship. You need a balance in between the two.
Okay. Well, I still feel like you should be able to tell your partner everything. But like I said, there seems to be a lot of situations that I have not been in that I haven't had to say. So maybe if I would have experienced life a little differently, I'll probably feel a little differently. But according to I was reading this article on Psychology Today, and basically what they were saying was communicating fully and openly without withholding is a key to a successful relationship. And yet, many people operate from a commitment to conceal that which they fear could reflect negatively on them. So, as a result, they tend to be discriminating about what they chose to share about themselves and what they chose to withhold, even with people with their closest. This practice of concealment can foster feelings of mistrust, inhibit spontaneity, and diminish feelings of intimacy. So, basically, what they're saying is if you hide stuff, kind of like, you know, holding your relationship back
Right.
to a certain point where, you know, you can't just live freely with the person. You really just you always constantly trying to keep this wall up. When if you just drop the wall, bro, you just save so much energy. So I kind of agree with them, but like I said, I ain't experienced much, but um, it is what it is.
Hey, so to all our subscribers, to any person that hasn't subscribed yet, I don't know why you haven't subscribed. I do want to just say, thank you all for watching all of our videos and for having stayed in to watch this video this entire time. Remember to always like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Definitely leave comments as far as what were your thoughts on the topic that we had today. In the future, we're gonna be putting out a lot more videos. I We're gonna be doing a top can you get it out? A top list videos.
Top
If you
top 10, top 5, but they're gonna be listening
top
to us.
top 20, yeah, just top list. Definitely leave comments to see if you want us to give our top list on any particular thing. And yeah, we're gonna be putting out more videos. Just videos, more videos.
Let us know what y'all want to see too. It might be a video idea we might not have, and y'all might think of something, and then we like, oh yeah, that sounds great. So definitely go ahead, throw out some information as far as what y'all would like to see, and something that we can always attempt to implement and try out.
We and I might be saying this in the future, in the past, but there will be a video out how to bag an eight-figure woman. The link for that video will be in the description below. It may be on the screen somewhere, but you got to check that video out. How to bag an eight-figure woman. It's gonna be somewhere on the screen. It's gonna be somewhere.
Hey, well, outside of that, appreciate y'all staying with us the whole time, but he's got to go, so we out.